That wraps up our material updates for the year, so now we can move on and take a look at some of the best software updates from this year. And both companies have been very busy here, but we'll get started with Formlabs. And first up is what they call Supports V2. Resin supports use these ultra small little touch points to minimize deformation on a supported face, but they still leave these little small blemishes in some areas. The new algorithm creates even smaller and smarter touch points. The supports are automatically placed along edges and corners instead of on these visible surfaces or more aesthetic faces where you wouldn't want to have as much cleanup or have those little blemishes. Supports V2 also improve dimensional accuracy by reinforcing critical areas, and that helps to reduce warping and keeps parts closer to their intended geometries. And because the new lattice structure is designed to break away more cleanly, support removal is faster and safer than ever, especially for those thin and delicate features where you would be a little bit more worried about something kind of cracking or breaking. Formlabs also introduced a new face texture feature in Preform, which makes it incredibly easy to add surface detail directly to your prints without modifying the original CAD file. Instead of rebuilding geometry or exporting a more complex model from CAD, you can now apply those features right in Preform. So you can add things like knurling, grip patterns, stippling, or even matte surfaces. It's especially useful for functional prototypes where you would maybe want a more ergonomic or a realistic product look and feel. And the textures also help to hide layer lines even more, so it really gives a more production-ready appearance. And because the textures are procedurally generated, they render even more quickly and won't bog down your workflow like a heavy mesh STL file could. Overall, it's a simple feature, but it adds a surprising amount of polish to Form 4 parts, and it saves a ton of time compared to rebuilding and texturing geometry in CAD. Speaking of saving time, we've got another really handy feature in Preform if you produce a lot of high quantities of the same part with either SLA or SLS machines. It's a pretty simple new button called Fill the Build. It's, pretty self-explanatory and simple, but it's a great addition because with one click, you'll be able to set up as many parts as you can fit within a single build. This next one is very unique to the Formlabs Fuse SLS printer, where you can stack parts to be printed in all 3 dimensions. With the Fuse, parts can print above other parts, and there are no supports or anything needed underneath of it. So with this new update, we can kick a print job off, and we can find out if we need more parts in the build later on. Then we can add them while the print is already in progress. The software figures out how much space is left at the top of the chamber, and it lets you lay new parts out in the remaining volume. We've already had a few times where a rush customer order comes through, and we're able to just throw it on top of the existing parts in a build that's ongoing. It's extra beneficial too with the Fuse because it can take a little bit longer for the build chamber to heat up all the way before it even starts a print. So we get to save all of that time and effort. Just throw everything into one batch. I'll call these last couple honorable mentions because they're not humongous changes, but they're still really beneficial, and it's definitely worth knowing they exist if you're a Preform slicing software user. So the first is the addition of a measuring tool, and now you can get an idea of what a dimension is without having to reopen your CAD model and double check what that dimension was. It's even more useful when you're just working with an STL file that you downloaded or somebody sent you, and you don't even have a CAD file or a design file to check what the dimensions are. In that case, you just have to print the part and find out. So this measure tool is great to save you that first sort of step there. The next minor update is another one for the Fuse, which is the ability to get print videos. It was initially created to help with troubleshooting any print issues or defects, but it can be equally useful for marketing content, which is what we've found out, because it's actually really mesmerizing to watch the Fuse print like that. And this is just kind of a quick example from one of our recent builds.